Mr. Speaker, I am a member of this committee. And I want on the onset, Mr. Speaker, to thank our chairman, who has presented the report very well. And Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the chairman, particularly on the way he interrogates on issues when we are in the committee. And Mr. Speaker, I want to report here also that last week we had one of the institutions which came to us, and we are making some serious legal action. We are almost arresting that person. But Mr. Speaker, we have to follow the law because things in these institutions are going haywire. Mr. Speaker, the universities are dying. And Mr. Speaker, the audit reports which we have received in these universities are terrible. And Mr. Speaker, I thank this committee because we have moved and we have been going to the regional offices to interrogate on these people. In fact, we went to Central Province, Mr. Speaker, and the vice chancellors and leaders of those institutions were unable to report because they were not ready. So, Mr. Speaker, we have a lot of problems. First of all, audit reports are very far behind, and we would like to ask the government to really assist this committee so that it can move forward and make some issues known. Ethnicity. Ethnicity, Mr. Speaker, is like cancer. We saw in many institutions, from the top to the lowest staff, are from one ethnic group. And Mr. Speaker, we must now move forward and look at these issues, because how can we have a Kenya, one Kenya, when an institution is only employing one tribe? So we are very serious as a committee. And Mr. Speaker, what we realized in these institutions is that these people who are leading, the vice chancellors and the managers of these institutions, are either incompetent or they are corrupt. Mr. Speaker, we found one area which is the area of variation in the construction of buildings in this place. We found one institution had to make a variation of 146,000 million. And we were shocked. And Mr. Speaker, we are moving as a committee, we are making serious recommendations. And very soon, if this House can implement those recommendations, we'll see our institution changing in future. One other thing which we also discussed and which the chairman has simply mentioned is the issue of funding private universities. This committee is the one which brought this issue out, and now the government has taken action to stop funding of private universities from public. And we are very sure, Mr. Speaker, that very soon our public universities will enroll many students, because now the people who are poor can be able to take their children there. Mr. Speaker, I also want to talk about public works. Public works, Mr. Speaker, is a government institution, but it's a problem because people have now gone to the consultants, because what we have seen in public works is the issue of variation, and which people are making money, minting money in these institutions. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to also talk about the land problem which we saw in these universities. In fact, in one of the institutions in Nairobi here, the land which belongs to the institution has been grabbed by individuals. And Mr. Speaker, I want to assure you that with the chairman in the seat and the able members, we have serious members in that committee, and we have resolved that we are going to make these people uncomfortable in wherever they are. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to support this report and tell you that we, as a committee, we are moving forward, and we are going to have people taken to court in no distant future. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support the report.
Thank you, Honorable Sigai Makali Mulu.
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.